I think we should make a rocket-powered slap. Alright, who else wants to make 50 bucks to get slapped with a rocket? There's the money shot!
Look at those rockets! Ow!
This video is sponsored by
War Dragons. Download for free on your mobile device.
What you're about to see is incredibly dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone at home. We've done it so you don't have to. This is a really, really stupid idea. Just don't do it.
Alright, so we've got a little bit of a different episode today on the Hacksmith channel. Recently, I won a slap bet against Riley. Basically, we made a little wager. You're gonna have to guess what that wager was on. And I won, which means I get to slap Riley. But slapping Riley, that sounds too easy. We gotta make it a bit more of a Hacksmith video. So I think we should make a rocket-powered slap. So I'm gonna get Riley to design a glove that I can wear that has rockets on it, so I can slap him with the full force of rockets. And if he does a bad job, I'm gonna design a better one. Let's get started.
I lose every way. There's no winning. What do I do?
We're able to make these videos thanks to our awesome sponsors, like this video's sponsor, War Dragons. It's a mobile, real-time strategy game where players control dragons to attack and destroy enemy bases. The game is absolutely massive, with over 150 different dragons to breed and collect. And they're all unique, with their classes, abilities, and different attack styles. I've had a ton of fun playing it, and I think you will too. It's unlike any other mobile game I've ever played. There are literally hundreds of hours of enjoyment to be had. The War Dragons team provided me with some in-game currency to help me level up a bit faster so I can show you these epic dragons. Plus, with tons of in-game events, there's always something new to try. And one of the coolest parts is War Dragons has partnered with StackUp, which is an organization dedicated to bringing both veterans and civilian supporters together through a shared love of video gaming. They're matching every donation dollar for dollar up to $10,000. There's more information about this in the game. Download War Dragons on your phone or tablet today by hitting that install button below, and find out how breeding your first dragon helps donate to StackUp's cause. You can also find more details about how to contribute in the description box below. Big thank you to War Dragons for sponsoring this video. And now, back to our rocket slap.
Alright, so to make the rocket slap, we're gonna have to have a bracket on the back of my hand that supports the rockets and the igniter. To do that, we're gonna use the Einscan Pro Plus 3D scanner to scan my arm so that we can make a perfect mold of my arm and then attach the rockets and the igniter to the back.
Pick your poison, Riley.
We'll go with this one then. Oh boy.
That's not shaving enough. Back there.
So I'm just putting these little markers on my hand, and that should help with the 3D scanning. Okay, so now that we have our 3D scan, I've got to take this into SolidWorks and make it into a 3D printable bracket. This video is going to get a lot stupider as it goes on. Just got to clean this up so that we can vacuum form it, and it'll be ready to make into a bracket. So now that it's all cleaned up, we're gonna put it into the Make You Form box, which is just heating up right now, and we're gonna make a nice vacuum form of my hand without sticking my hand into a burning hot vacuum former. So that's a pretty cool advantage. And extract our vacuum form. I could have cleaned that up a bit better, but for what it is, it's gonna fit my hand goodly. Fits pretty well. So a single layer of vacuum form plastic isn't strong enough, so I had to layer multiple together and then wrap it all in carbon fiber to make sure that it'll actually protect my hand. So now let's get the ignition box ready for testing. All we need for this is a switch, a battery, and a couple connectors. For the test, you want to slap some Jello, so let's just go get some Jello from the grocery store. You think that's enough? I think we're good.
That's how you boil water here at Hacksmith Industries.
Turning into Thanos.
Chug, 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 chug. Yeah!
That was so unpleasant. All right, so all the Jello's made. It should cure up overnight and we can get to slapping some stuff tomorrow. So now that we've got all of the parts for the rocket slap, it's time to assemble it. Yeah, so this is the igniter. It's gonna go around my neck, down my sleeve, and it's going to activate the rockets. Look at that beautiful thing. So if I press this button, it'll go off. I have no idea how much force there is behind this. All right, so now that we know that everything is somewhat relatively safe, we're gonna start smacking stuff and testing out the rocket slap. So we'll just start with this blob of Jello. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Jello, it's gross. But all 3 went off successfully. I'm gonna smack water now because, I don't know, we want to smack water. Firing in 3, 2, 1. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so this was one of the exhausts blowing out at the end when I dunked it into the water. I don't know why that happened, but it did, and it was terrifying and very loud. Okay, ready? Throw in 3, 2, 1. Oh my
Oh, I got my pants.
Did you actually hit it? It felt like...
Dude, I destroyed it. My hand stings.
All right, so Riley's finished the rocket slap, but before I test it on Riley, we need to make sure it's safe. So Riley is going to test it on Ian.
What is, this doesn't prove anything. Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Yes! Oh. Yes, there's a money shot. And Riley, you've successfully made me a rocket slap hand, which means it's time for the slap bet to be concluded, and I get to slap you with a rocket slap.
You James, health and safety standards, you can't slap an employee.
On company property.
Fight!
All right, firing in 3, 2, 1. That was cool. I like that one.
I feel weird.
Took off the safety glasses and
Look at those rockets.
blasted him in the face.
Oh my god. Hey, Evan. Watch out!
Ow, my knee.
Oh, look at the rockets. They just. Oh god! Oh my god, that was so dangerous. Okay, firing in 3, 2, 1. That's the hottest 5-star you've ever seen.
That's oh man, the high school bullies didn't have that. Is there any mark?
Oh yeah.
Really?
All red. Oh, it's developing.
You can kind of see.
That literally, that didn't hurt as much until he came back and the rocket hit me. Ow!
Alright, who else wants to make $50 to get slapped with a rocket? Alright.
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'd say that worked pretty good, but
I'd say so.
I feel like we could slap people a bit harder if we just used a bigger rocket. What do you think?
Those are the smallest rockets I could actually buy because I was kind of worried about safety, but there's one that's like 100 times more powerful.
Let's do it.
Sweet. All right, so those small rocket motors were fun and all, but it's time to amp up the power. We're gonna use a G-class rocket motor and see what it can do. Say hello to my little friend. 3, 2, 1, go! Take 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so I kind of totally missed it, but even though I missed, I still ripped the face wide open, which is
What is that? It's a giant head.
It's a powerful rocket. It's hard to hold on to. Off to the next step. All right, firing in 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I just got rocket smoke. Oh god. Oh my god. The face. Oh, there goes the arm.
Looks like he's gonna become left-handed.
We fixed the mannequin, so let's test it again. Firing in 3, 2, 1.
His arm is getting ripped off.
So it's time to answer the question that man has been asking since the dawn of time. Can you cook a chicken by rocket slapping it? Let's find out. All right, slapping a chicken in 3, 2, 1. Ouch.
All right. Oh my god. Dude, it's cooked. Is it cooked? It's cooked. Oh my god, it's cooked. Kyle Hill, you were wrong. Look, you can cook a chicken.
You can totally do it.
Do it. Eat it. Eat it. It's cooked. Come on. It's cooked.
It's even seasoned.
How is it? Is this the future?
It's a bit dry. It's not, no, it's a bit dry. I think that you gotta slow cook a chicken for it to stay like tender and stuff, so.
That's true.
Rocket cooking it,
Yeah.
it was fast though.
Instantaneous cooking, yeah.
It was instantaneous. That was way faster than microwave.
Yeah.
Microwaves have nothing on rocket slaps.
Alright, that was a ton of fun, despite getting slapped in the face. It was worth it. Not exactly a normal Make It Real video, but where else are you gonna see crazy stuff like this? On the Hacksmith channel, of course. Make sure you're subscribed. We've got more crazy where that came from.
Oh my god!
The face. Oh, there goes the arm!